The Tragedy of Cinema podcast is intended as a family-friendly program that by extension strives to be inclusive to all people regardless of their ethnicity, gender, creed, or any other identifying factors in this incredibly diverse world of ours. With that said, some of the films we discuss may contain serious subject matters or have content considered morally objectionable by today's standards. We do not intend to condone or dismiss these aspects of these films, but our primary focus will be on what we believe the film succeeds at, some fun facts, and our personal enjoyment factors of each film. With that said, we hope you enjoy the show.
Take flight. 80s dreams are its delight. In the realm of black and white, movies and TV flow through the stories we all know. Silver screen tales unfold in the magic they bestow. The tragedy of cinema, when memories shimmer. Join us as we toast to the tales we love the most. Tragedy of cinema, where memories shimmer. Join us as we toast to the tales we love the most.
Buckaroo, President's on line 1, calling about is everything okay with the alien spacecraft from Planet 10, or should he just go ahead and destroy Russia?
Tell him yes on 1 and no on 2.
Which was yes, to destroy Russia, or number 2?
All right, guys, welcome back to the Tragedy of Cinema podcast. I'm your host, Jimbo.
I'm your co-host, Kyle.
Kyle, usually I get a little energetic at the beginning of this, but we let Kyle pick a movie this week. And
awesome.
We probably have the longest movie title that we've ever done on this podcast. I hope it all fits on the when I go to put it in. Yeah. Kyle picked The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension from 1984.
You should write out eighth, too, so it's even longer.
I'm going to be T-A-O-B-B.
It's going to abbreviate, yeah, T-A-B-B, yeah. Tab.
They're going to be like, I didn't know ABBA was in here.
Not only can I not read, I'm fully dyslexic. Great.
So, Kyle, what made you pick this movie? I have to know.
Purely because of the cast, honestly. I knew it was a crazy movie, and I knew it had Peter Weller in it being the main star, and I was like, I want to watch this movie eventually. And
so you basically forced yourself to watch it. Is that
exactly. If I didn't watch it on the podcast, I don't know when I would get around to it. So that was the excuse.
Okay.
Just being honest.
Yep.
It's a movie.
It's so twisted. I'm not even going to give you a question this week.
I'll say this: I can't think of another movie quite like The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension. Like a few maybe, but like this is kind of
what was that one that I was telling you about? Was it Mom and Dad Save the World or whatever, where they have that grenade and they pick up and
this says, but even then,
and everyone picks up the grenade, and they disappear.
Yeah, there's very few films that so gleefully inhabit their own universe, like you know everything that's going on, like they assume you know everything that's going on in that film, and this film in a way that no other film really does. It's like,
I still don't know what was going on in this film.
Exactly. I feel like I could watch this a dozen times and still don't understand what's going on in this film because it's so absurd, but they own it straight face the entire time.
Answer this question before we get going. So,
what about the watermelon?
No, I got that in my notes though. But the scene where he's up there singing and the band is singing, and that lady's there, and he's like, "Do I hear crying?" And you remember,
yeah.
And she pulls out the gun and she's going to shoot her. So he's singing to her or whatever, and they stop her. Now, was that like a clone of the one that was in jail?
Not to my knowledge. I don't think so.
Well, because he says, "I'll take care of everyone." You know, he goes to the jail, and he's like, "Oh, don't worry, shit." I mean, he was like, "Well, was that a duplicate or whatever?"
Don't know.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. The girl in jail cell versus the girl that was going to commit suicide at the.
It's the same girl.
Yeah, it is the same girl. Yeah, but I don't think it was a duplicate. I think it's just the same girl. Yeah, I think so. I don't know why she's interested in that point.
That's why this movie is just out there.
It is out there. I'll give you that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but he's the rock star. He's a scientist. He's everything.
He's
to
a
everybody.
neurosurgeon.
He's a neurosurgeon. Yeah.
He travels on a bus. He's in a band. What were they called? What was his psychic called?
The Hong Kong Cavaliers.
And somehow he has like a bat phone in his bus to contact the president of the United States.
As you do, yeah. He's like, his character is literally like every joke they make like Chuck Norris about. Like he's just that guy in this story, like literally, if not more so.
I heard they were remaking it.
I wouldn't be surprised, and I would love to see it. Oh. It's amazing how deflated you inflated me so fast and then just threw a pin in it with the rock. Just immediately. There's no way that's happening now because the Rock's
but if they were to
really.
redo this, who would you want Buckaroo to play Buckaroo Banzai?
Who would want to play Buckaroo Banzai? Oh my gosh, probably a no name.
Will Ferrell?
Well, no, he's much too old for this.
Oh no, he'd play the John Lithgow character perfectly.
No, probably Glenn Powell from Twisters right now, and those whole films and doing the whole was it like a Anyone But You movie? That guy.
How about Tom Holland?
Tom Holland, yeah, or even Clint Eastwood's son, Scott Eastwood. I would like to, he could do the role too.
Robert Downey Jr.
No, he's once again too old. I'm thinking like tops mid-40s. Youngest like mid-20s.
So me or you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just right around that like 20s to 40s range. Some guy who like still has a few more years left of doing cool stuff.
Keanu Reeves.
No, but he definitely should be in the film. He'd be Jeff Goldblum's character.
No, he'd just be like one of the guys playing the guitar.
Yeah, he'd be one of the Cavaliers for sure. Yeah, anyone could be a Cavalier, by the way. Anyone could be like anyone, size, shape, form, whatever. You can have Kathy Bates be a Cavalier.
Wow.
Be great. I don't know why Kathy Bates was the first name.
And I think they should get anybody named John to be like part of the group, like John Lithgow.
Exactly. Yes, John. Yeah.
All right, Kyle.
John Stamos. John Stamos. If you told me John Stamos was in this film, I wouldn't have been surprised, by the way. This is a film that has John Stamos.
John Wayne.
Yeah, John Wayne. Just from the dead. Even with the digital actors. He's always in black and white. No one mentions it.
John Malkovich.
Also, always in black and white. No one mentions it, though.
John Ritter.
John Ritter. Yeah. It would be great. Oh, it'd be so good.
He would be a good Buckaroo Banzai. He would have been good.
Yeah, he would have been good. Oh, yeah, an alternate universe where we have John Ritter. Yeah. This would be a great film with John Ritter.
Especially when we did that movie Hero Large where he was running around in the costume, remember?
Yeah. Honestly, I always thought Peter Weller just looks like such a strange looking actor.
I'm like, why is RoboCop?
Exactly. Yeah. Peter Weller has he has a resting serious face all the time.
If RoboCop was a neurosurgeon, why did he do?
Peter Weller just doesn't look charismatic to me. Like I'm sure he's a nice guy, but he always just looks like he's permanently serious.
He should have been in Aliens.
Yeah, as an alien.
Wow,
that's mean. But no, Peter Weller was good. He was in Star Trek a lot. To be fair. Yeah, he was in
was it a Klingon?
No, he was in Star Trek Enterprise. He was like the last antagonist for a while because he played he was like a pro-human movement back when they were discovering aliens, and it was like, no, it's humans first, humans forever. And they was like right at the end of the series of Star Trek Enterprise, and he was in that too. And he was also in Star Trek II, the Abrams movies. He was in the second one of those. Star Trek Into Darkness. He was in that one as well as like the main baddie. So pretty cool there. Peter Wells cool. He's a cool actor. I like him in his movies, but this specifically, he's strange. Like the idea of Peter Weller as a rock star.
All right, Kyle. Let me steer the ship back over to what we have to do. So let's get started.
And you thought it'd be a bad pick. Okay.
Well, you could ramble on about nothing forever, and still not make sense.
That's why I'm on the podcast. All right. The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension, released on August 10th, 1984, directed by W.D. Richter, writer Earl Mac Roach, producers Neil Cannon and W.D. Richter, composer Michael Bodeker, cinematographer Fred G. Konekamp, editors George Bowers and Richard Marks, casting director Terry Liebling. Terry Liebling. Plot summary in the film, written by Greg Bull. Brain surgeon, rock musician, adventurer, Buckaroo Banzai is a modern Renaissance man and he has made scientific history. He perfected the oscillation overthruster, which allows him to travel through solid matter by using the eighth dimension. But when his sworn enemy, Dr. Emilio Lizardo, devises a plot to steal the device and bring an evil army back to destroy Earth, Buckaroo goes cranium to cranium with a madman in a battle that could spell doom for the universe. Along with his crime-fighting team, the Hong Kong Cavaliers, Buckaroo must stop the evil invaders from the eighth dimension who are planning to conquer our dimension. He is helped by Penny Pretty, the long-lost twin sister of his late wife, and some good extra-dimensional beings who look and talk like they are from Jamaica. Yeah! This film rules. This film is awesome. Jamaican aliens, let's go.
That was a great review.
Thank you, Greg Bull, for writing that synopsis. You captured the essence perfectly. This film has a runtime of 103 minutes. Sound mix is Dolby Stereo. This is a color film. And aspect ratio is 2.2 by 1. Let's see here. We have awards for the film. We only have we have 3 nominations here. For the 1985 Academy of Science Fiction, Fantasy, and Horror Films, we have a nomination for Best Supporting Actor to John Lithgow and Best Writing to Earl Mac Roach. Then for the 1985 Casting Society of America, we have a nomination for Best Casting in a Feature Film to Terry Liebling. Okay, so that covers the awards of the film. Moving on to the cast, and we have quite a cast here. I'm not sure where I'm going to cut it off here, but I'm going to decide eventually. We have the legendary Peter Weller playing the legendary himself, Buckaroo Banzai, the perfect man. The man who could achieve everything and chose to achieve absolutely everything. I mean, you might as well just add on anything too. It's like amateur brain surgeon, astronaut, rock musician, adventurer. He does everything, literally. It's a great character. Peter Weller, obviously, was recognized for playing RoboCop in the film RoboCop in that whole series. So yes, he is the definitive RoboCop forever. He's also in the film Leviathan in 1989, where they fight like a Lovecraft monster in the middle of the ocean.
I heard that was pretty good. I haven't watched it.
It's all right. I'll say that. And also the film Screamers in 1995, which I've never watched. Next up, we have John Lithgow playing the character Dr. Emilio Lizardo, and Lord John Horfin. John Lithgow was also in the films The World According to Garp in 1982, Third Rock from the Sun, that television series from 1996 to 2001, and he was in Shrek in 2001, where he played Lord Farquaad. Yeah.
I like Lord Farquaad.
John Lithgow. Everybody. Next up, we have Ellen Barkin playing the role of Penny Pretty. Ellen Barkin was also in the film The Fan in 1996, Sea of Love in 1989, and Ocean's 13 in 2007. Next up, we have legendary Jeff Goldblum playing the role of New Jersey. Not the place, the character, New Jersey. Jeff Goldblum was also in the films Jurassic Park in 1993. He was also The Fly in 1986. And he wasn't the Fly, he was actually a doctor.
Yeah, I was going to say.
He wasn't the Fly, but later he was. And he was also in the film Independence Day in 1996.
Are you saying he was pretty fly for a white guy? Is that what you're saying?
He's pretty fly for a white guy. Yeah. Yeah, that song. Next up, we have Christopher Lloyd playing the role of John Big Booty. This film was great. John Big Booty. Christopher Lloyd was also in the films Back to the Future Part 1, 2, and 3 from 85, 89, and 1990, respectively. He was also Uncle Fester in the Addams Family film in 1991, and he was the criminal in the Dennis the Menace movie in 1993. Next up, we have Lewis Smith playing the oh-so-humble Perfect Tommy.
This movie's got everything.
Lewis Smith was also in the film Wyatt Earp in 1994, The Heavenly Kid in 1985, and Andrino Chrome in 2017. Next up, we have Rosalind Cash playing the role of John Imdahl. Rosalind Cash was also in the film The Omega Man in 1971, Melinda in 1972, and Cornbread Earl and Me in 1975. Cornbread Earl and Me.
That sounds like a
Blaxploitation film in the 80s? Oh, 70s? Yes. Probably.
Maybe I should have me and my dad cover that on the I Can't Believe That.
Yeah, I can't believe the movie. Watch it be like really down to earth and serious.
Yeah, that's
just a really fun movie. That'd be fun. Then next up we have Pepe Cerna playing the role of Reno, Nevada. Once again, a character, not a place. Don't actually have another role I could find for Pepe Cerna, so we're going to mark this as his single sole credit. Next up we have Ronald Lacey playing the role of President Widmark. Ronald Lacey was also in the film Raiders of the Lost Ark in 1981. And next up we have Matt Clark playing the Secretary of Defense. Matt Clark was also in the film The Outlaw Josie Wales in 1976. Next up we have Clancy Brown playing the character of Rawhide. Clancy Brown was also in the film The Shawshank Redemption in 1994. Then we have William Taylor playing the role of General Catbird. William Taylor was also in the film The Postman Always Rings Twice in 1981. Then we have Carl Lumbry playing the role of John Parker. Carl Lumbry was also in the film Men of Honor in 2000. Vincent Chiavelli playing the role of John O'Connor.
That's John the guy from Ghost. Get off my train!
Vincent Chiavelli was also in the film Tomorrow Never Dies in 1997 and the film Ghost. You're right.
Get off my train!
Get off my train. Yeah, he has just a long face to him. It's really cool. Dan Hendaya playing the role of John Gomez. Dan Hendaya was also in the film The Usual Suspects in 1995. Sorry. Then we have Marie-Claire Costella playing the role of Senator Cunningham. Marie-Claire Costella was also in the film Ordinary People in 1980. Then we have Bill Henderson playing the role of Casper Lindley. Bill Henderson was also in the film Clue in 1985. Then we have Damon Hines playing the role of Scooter Lindley. Damon Hines was also in the film Lethal Weapon 2 in 1989. Next up we have Billy Vera playing the role of Pinky Carruthers. Billy Vera was also in the film The Accused in 1988. Then we have Laura Harrington playing the role of Mrs. Johnson. Laura Harrington was also in the film Maximum Overdrive in 1986. Then we have Michael Santora playing the role of Billy Travers. Michael Santora was also in the film Scent of Woman in 1992. Then we have Jonathan Banks playing the Lizardo Hospital Guard. Jonathan Banks was also in the film Mudbound in 2017, and was also best known for playing not Hank Schrader. Jonathan Banks was with a C. Breaking Bad, that show. He was the fixer in that show. I forget the name of the character. Next up, we have Robert Gray playing the role of Radar Blazer, and Crazy Basic playing the role of Radar Braider. They were in the film Interspace and War Games, respectively. And then finally, we have Ken Perkins playing the role of Mission Control. Ken Perkins was also in the film Drive-In in 1976. And that's going to conclude the cast of The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension. Jimbo, let's take into some trivia.
Well, if we have to. No.
If you insist.
So this movie is so wild, and really it's hard to follow, but we'll cover these little bit of trivia that I did find. So here we go. The overall concept and several names appears to be taken from Doc Savage pulp magazines of the 1930s and the 1940s. Both main characters are multi-talented surgeons, adventurers, and musicians, and both have an inner circle of sidekicks with nicknames: Rennie, Ham, Monk, Long Tom, and Johnny, compared to Reno, New Jersey, Perfect Tommy, and Rawhide.
Rawhide. He only has one name, it's just Rawhide. It's great.
Jamie Lee Curtis played Buckaroo's mother in a flashback, but the scene was deleted. The scene is available on the recent DVD release as an optional prequel to the theatrical version and as a special feature. Jamie Lee Curtis is visible in a photo on the dashboard of the jet car in the widescreen version. So.
I was curious about that when I was doing my notes, too. It said Jamie Lee Curtis was in the film. I was like, I don't remember Jamie Lee Curtis, but sure enough, she was in the...
Kyle doing notes. That's hilarious. He's like...
And by doing notes, I mean reading stuff this morning. Thanks, Jimbo, for calling me out.
Oh, man. The latitude and longitude recited by the technicians during the alignment of the oscillation overthruster are the coordinates of Cape Canaveral, Florida.
Oh, nice. Where they launched the rockets.
The oscillation overthruster device reappeared as a spectral analyzer in Pen Pals. I've never seen that movie, have you?
No, never heard of it.
Okay. The jet car shown in the film, reportedly a 1982 Ford F-350 pickup truck, included a Cold War-era General Electric turbojet engine that was borrowed from Northrop University in Inglewood, California.
They got a real jet engine? That's amazing.
The Cold War era.
This film was awesome.
This movie's ending invites the viewer to watch the upcoming film Buckaroo Banzai versus the World Crime League, which is the sequel you didn't know you needed.
Which it could still happen someday, for all we know. Just an entirely different cast and no one mentions it at all. It'd be great.
This was the title for a sequel that Sherwood Studios planned to make if this film had been successful. Unfortunately, it was a box office bomb, and Sherwood Studios went bankrupt. However, after its release on video and cable, the film became a cult favorite much in the same way as Mad Max, which called from obscurity to spawn 2 sequels. Legal wrangling due to the bankruptcy prevented any other studios from picking up the sequel rights. And even many years later, MGM had to fight through a pile of red tape simply to get the okay to re-release it onto home video or DVD. In 2021, the novel Buckaroo Banzai Against the World Crime League was finally released.
Oh, wow, I gotta check that out. That could be really good or really bad. Either way, I want to know.
Yeah, well...
Watch the World Crime League just be the government.
Watch it be like...
just the IRS.
No. Buckaroo Banzai versus Dr. Evil and them from...
Oh, yeah, it's Austin Powers crossover. Austin Powers, Buckaroo Banzai. Like, I like your work. I love your work, Spy. It's the good shit. The good stuff.
Some of the dialogue used in the jet car sequence is taken directly from mission control chatter heard during a shuttle launch countdown. So they're using real stuff here, dude.
Fantastic.
When John Warfin calls collect for John Big Booty, he tells the operator he is calling Grover's Mill. Grover's Mill was a real-life community in New Jersey which was used in Orson Welles' famous radio broadcast of
The War of the Worlds,
and is now a part of the West Windsor Township in Mercer County. President Widemark is clearly intended to look around and sound like Orson Welles, who directed and starred in the radio presentation of War of the Worlds and referenced in this film.
Clearly. I wouldn't know that.
At the movies in 1984, just before the film's release, Gene Siskel of Siskel and Ebert fame correctly guessed that this movie would attain cult status. It wasn't a good movie, but he said, there's enough crazy people in the world.
There's enough going on here to know that people are going to enjoy this way too much.
Peter Weller and John Lithgow both appeared on Dexter, the TV series. Lithgow played the Trinity Killer in Season 4, and Weller played a corrupt policeman in Season 5.
Wow, I gotta rewatch that whole series. I watched it like Season 4 and I stopped. Yeah.
Buckaroo sings Since I Don't Have You in the nightclub scene. Released in December 1958 by the Skyliners, the song became their greatest hit and remains on the all-time doo-wop classics.
Doo-wop classics.
According to John Lithgow and Peter Weller, Jordan Cronenwith shot almost half of the film but was replaced at the producer's insistence. Lithgow stated that W.D. Richards' model for the look was the French film Diva, but the producer wanted it to look more like Raiders of the Lost Ark. Lithgow felt Fred J. Cohenkamp brought a more two-dimensional look than what Cronenwith was doing. So, artistic
liberties were taken. Okay, interesting.
Oh man! In the opening rocket car sequence, the vehicle has a license plate that reads Rocket 88. The 1951 record Rocket 88 was credited to Jackie Princeton and his Delta Cats, who were Ike Turner's Kings of Rhythm. The record reached number 1 on the Billboard R&B charts Many music writers acknowledge its importance in the development of rock and roll music, with several considering it to be the first rock and roll record. Ike Turner's piano intro to the song was later used nearly note for note by Little Richard in Good Golly Miss Molly.
Nice.
All right.
Great rock and roll.
Now here's two people that were considered for the role of
Buckaroo.
Tell me yes or no.
Okay.
Tom Hanks
Wow. Yeah, I can see it.
and Michael Keaton.
My gosh. Batman. Buckaroo Banzai. That would have saved the film. Sorry, Peter. That would have saved the film.
It's been great.
That would have saved the film right there.
During filming, John Lithgow was so humored by the improvisation by Christopher Lloyd that during the pre-launch scene in the spaceship at the movie's ending, he breaks up laughing on camera as he is putting on his helmet.
It's hilarious. Yeah, it's a ridiculous film.
Most of the band playing with Buckaroo Banzai is Billy Vera and the Beaters.
That's their serious name, too. That's not like a big booty joke. That's just the name of their band.
The issue of the Buckaroo Banzai comic book that one of the hunters finds on the ground at the 40-minute mark says is the latest issue is actually numbered issue 1.
The latest issue.
In the film, the Marvel comic based on Buckaroo Banzai is shown. Marvel Comics did not release a limited 2-issue series based on the film, written by Bill Mantillo and drawn by Mark Texeira.
I imagine those are quite the
I'm
collection
messing
now.
that name up. I should know that name. The Oscillation Overthruster is also on the bulkhead of Zephron Cochrane's ship when he, William Riker, and Geordie LaForge launch on his ship. It's right there next to Commander Riker's head.
Awesome.
It's in Star Trek. What was that? First Contact?
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. Buckaroo Banzai's cross-dimensional vehicle has on the instrument panel a device that bears an uncanny resemblance to the time traveler flux capacitor used in the Back to the Future movies. But this movie predates them.
Wow.
So did Back to the Future steal from...
Yeah. It predicted all the bad things about the industry now.
And last but not least, I think, yes. There is a scene in the movie where Reno and New Jersey go through a room with a watermelon and a machine really out of place for the scene. Reno says, "I'll explain it later." In the Blu-ray audio commentary, filmmakers explain that they had a confrontational relationship with one of the producers. When they stopped receiving notes from the production, they decided to put the watermelon in a scene with no mention about it anywhere in the script. When they received no questions about it, they deduced that no one was screening the dailies anymore and they can keep making the film the way they wanted as long as they remained within the budget.
That's fantastic. Oh, that's fantastic. You're just like, oh yeah, how do we know we can get away from anything we want? Because we put a watermelon in the scene. What's the deal with that watermelon? It's our freedom, Jack. It's our freedom.
Okay, I'm going first on this one.
Yeah, you gotta take this one first because I gotta blend on a high note.
Yeah. This is a movie that I had. I think it was a disc to digital I got, or it was really on sale, or it was given to me.
So one combination of that, you didn't pay much for this film.
Right.
You wanted to pay what you thought it was worth.
I keep trying to think of the highlights of this movie.
Jamaican aliens.
And it
Rawhide.
just what we talked about, it doesn't really do the movie justice or injustice. It's so hard to follow. It's so weird.
Mm-hmm.
Like basically we forgot to tell, there's an alien ship above the Earth
Yeah.
that's watching Earth and watching these other alien species infiltrate Earth, trying to steal this.
Yep.
And if Buckaroo Banzai don't get the flux capacitor thing that he was able to go through time to the 8th dimension, then they're going to blow the Earth up anyway. And it's really weird.
Yep.
And then somewhere along the way, Buckaroo Banzai gets like electrocuted or something where he can like can he see the aliens as they are now? Or
Yes.
anytime he gets near something, it like shocks people. And
Like he himself is oscillating to some degree, so he can actually see the aliens from the 8th dimension, where other people can't.
And there's a part when one of the alien guys, kind of like a Jamaican man, I guess, and he like jumps over the wall. Remember,
yeah. And,
40 feet in the
he's
air.
the one that reveals that the entire war is about racism. Apparently,
Right.
That it's just the white aliens versus black aliens. It's actually just a giant alien race war. Yeah. And also, you didn't mention, there's an alien ship floating above Earth, but also, all the alien technology is like weird fleshy stuff.
That, and then you got there's 4 of them, both 2 and 2, but they're like sitting on these tables, like or chairs way up high in the air, like they're playing chess or something. You know what I mean? It's just
Odd.
really weird.
Very odd.
Did I like this movie? No. Would I watch it again? Probably not. If I'm gonna rate this out of a 10, man, it's hard to even. I'm gonna say a 4.
4.
And that's generous. John Lithgow did a pretty good job in this. He acted pretty crazy. If they would have just slowed it down a little bit and made it
make a little more sense.
Yeah, it was just. I don't know if it was like the artistic differences, or if that's just the way it was shot. But for me, it was just okay.
Yeah,
not like my favorite movie of all time or anything. So, Kyle,
this film is a cartoon you watch with a fever. This film is a cartoon.
Or you get a fever after you watch it.
This is before you're a fully conscious human being and you're like a baby watching a TV show and you don't understand what's going on. This is what that film feels like to me watching it as an adult now. There's a part of just childhood in here where it's like you don't understand the adult world at all, so you're just watching this weird foreign language film to a degree of just like this doesn't make sense to me because I have no context for which to actually reference this to. So that's where it gets confusing. I think it's intentionally made that way. And I think that was kind of their goal going forward. So I like that. I do. I think I'm going to watch this a few more times over my lifetime and maybe appreciate it more or less. I'm really not sure, honestly. But right now, I'm standing pretty strong with it. And like this is one of the craziest little silly, dumb adventures I've seen in a long time. I'm really enjoying reading the descriptions about it. Just reading the plot synopsis is just like, yeah, this is really great. this is a great dumb thing to do, because why not be absurd, be ridiculous, and have Peter Weller be your main star, even though Peter Weller just there's a reason his most famous movie covers half his face.
Wow.
That is cruel. Yeah, that was a crazy idea. Star Peter Weller.
So what are you rating it?
I'm gonna give it all the way a 7.5.
Oh my
I'm
goodness!
Gonna give it a full 3/4 right there. Yeah, I feel pretty strongly about this film. I think this film is pretty good, and I like it the more I think about it, and the more I think about it, the more I think like this might be the right sauce. This is like putting chocolate sprinkles on your eggs. This is the perfect idea. What could possibly go wrong? This is the film that drugs are made for.
I think people making it was on drugs.
Exactly. Yeah. Hey, it was the 80s. There's no doubt. Oh man, yeah. So I feel pretty strong about this film. I think this film was solid overall, and I'm a fan of it. I recommend people watch it at least once to get that weird fever dream that I experienced too, and have a fun time with it. Don't try to take it seriously. Don't try to make sense of it.
If you would like to write in and say Kyle can't pick movies anymore, but it is a movie I own, so Kyle did make me watch it, so it's out of the way now.
You got out of the way now. Yeah. Now you know. Can't unknow now.
Man. Where do we go from here? Well, stay tuned next week. We'll have something, I'm sure, something better that I picked out. But if you'd like to follow us, we are the Tragedy Cinema Podcast. You can find us on Facebook, pretty much all the social medias. If you'd like to leave a review, you can go on to Apple or iTunes and leave us a review.
We'll read it.
Yeah. And Kyle may even read it on the air if he remembers.
Yeah.
But yeah, we want to thank everybody for listening once again. It's because of you guys we do this. Well, we do it because it's a hobby for us, and it makes us watch movies. Because Kyle has like 27,000 movies he buys and he never watches, so I'm trying to get him to go through some of that list.
Give or take a few.
Yeah. So with that being said, I think this episode's coming to a close.
And that's a wrap. And cut. The watermelon was freedom, Jimbo.
Banzai!
Tragedy of cinema, where memories shimmer. Join us as we toast to the tales we love the most. The tragedy of cinema, where memories shimmer. Join us as we toast to the tales we love the most. Those we tragedy of cinema, when memories shimmer.